Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hey Sarge Marsh, thanks for claiming first. And hey Roadster, yes, this does sound like an interesting game. So tonight we're going to take a look at Dyson Sphere Program. Hey Phasian, welcome. I have avoided almost everything about this game other than I basically treated the news and the stuff about this game like I treated the news and such about, say, the next Avengers movie. I was going to see it, and in this case I was going to play it, and I knew I was going to, and very little would keep me from seeing it, so therefore I was going to avoid all spoilers if at all possible. As far as my own gameplay of this, for lack of a better word, I clicked on new game and I made sure that the game came in. I hopefully positioned the chat box over here in a good spot. If not, we'll move it around. And that's it. As far as gameplay that I've seen, I watched JD play it early this morning while I was eating breakfast for about 5 minutes. Which doesn't really count for anything because I think all I saw him do was put down some conveyor belts and a couple of assembling type machines. So, what I know about the Dyson Sphere Program, heavily influenced by games like Factorio, has a lot of Factorio and Satisfactory type elements to it. However, goes kind of beyond where those games currently are, at least, in that our goal is apparently to build a Dyson sphere around a star. We start out on a single planet, from what I've gathered so far, and we eventually expand into the local cluster. Or I guess we expand out through the system, and then into the local cluster, and then eventually bring all those resources together to make a Dyson sphere. I'm guessing at that point. So I don't know what other introduction to give it here other than that. So I'd say let's get started. Housekeeping stuff here. Let me know how the sound balance is, both right now with the music here in the menu compared to my voice, and then also as we get into sound effects and things like that, whatever narration or voiceover type of activity there are. We do have a little bit of control here on audio. So sound effects, ambient sounds, and then music, of course. So if we can try to, if it doesn't sound right, change the background scene here. If it doesn't sound good, let me know. And music might be loud. Okay, that can be fixed. I don't know if this is permanent, but you have to click apply to apply the change to the volume settings. And when you click apply, it comes out of the settings screen. So you have to then go back in if you want to tweak it a little bit more. I hope they fix that to where maybe it's an apply and a close thing, so you can adjust it a little bit and then a little bit more. Let me know if that's any better. Otherwise, the only other settings that are that pertinent would be probably just controls, but it looks like pretty standard. WASD to move, but you can also do right click to move to target kind of thing. It looks like there's a chaining command here, which is good. Gathering, jump is space. Take off to double click the space. Okay, flying up, flying down. That might be useful. Alt is flying down. Q and R look like they are like a strafe kind of move. Other than that, hopefully the game tells us everything, because I don't know what else I'm looking for. So let's go ahead and start. I don't see why we shouldn't. So we've got a what I assume is a random seed here. We'll go ahead and take the defaults on everything here. So we have 64 stars in our cluster, and we're starting with the default resource multiplier of 1x, which seems reasonable to me. We have a listing over here of all the different types of stars we have available to ourselves. For those of you who are on Earth, Sol is a G-type star. Which are the mainline stars in the galaxy. mostly self-centeredly thought of to be the ones that most likely contain life, but we don't know anything about that. That's true. That is very true, Roadster, that even if you're not on Earth, Earth's star Sol is still a G-type star. However, you may not, if you're not on Earth, you may be more familiar with a different type of star, such as maybe an M-type or something like that, which I assume is the red dwarfs. I can't remember all the types, but based on the color, I'm going to go there. So we have a lot of different stars and presumably systems in our local cluster here that I'm assuming we're going to be able to explore over time. So let's go ahead and take a look and start the game. Aren't you like a rocket scientist or something?
Welcome to the actual universe. You may find it's different from our homeland. Should you be able to adapt to the laws of physics in a short time,
It feels quiet.
I am your advisor and will help you through this mission.
But on the other hand, the sound effects seem loud. It would be interesting. You care less about things outside of our solar system? Okay, so you're more like a planetary scientist than
Everything here is yours.
Okay. Yeah, right
As
away.
one of Cosmo and the pioneer of the Dyson Sphere Program, you will explore this cluster step by step. By using the resources here to construct the Dyson Sphere to provide energy for the center brain to maintain homeland, starting from scratch. I have chosen a designated planet for you to start the mission, which has necessary resources for initial development. Now please drive the space capsule to the planet.
Ooh, fancy. Okay, so it looks like it's WASD with maybe the mouse here to aim a little bit. So it gives us a little bit of control here. We want to head towards the planet. Maybe we'll do an orbital burn so that we don't crash into the planet. That might be useful. We'll target orbit instead of...
Now you
Oh,
are
it just
about
took
to
over.
reach the
Okay.
designated planet.
I assume it took over. Feels like it took over. Alright, we're landing. Nice looking terrain and terrain graphics and such like that. It's really cool. It took over! Ah!
This is
Crash.
Icarus, a lightweight industrial mecha with powerful functionality. You can use the arrow keys or right-click on the destination to control its movement. In this mission, you will manipulate Icarus to travel beyond the stars and create miracles.
Clear. Nice. Okay, so let's click on the tutorials a little bit because this is a new game for everyone today. Background.
Now
in the
try to
future-
recycle the space capsule.
Come on.
Right-click on it to
You
recycle.
hush. In the future, human beings enter the ranks of advanced civilizations, and the power of science and technology brings rapid development. People use virtual reality to iterate space in time, create a virtual universe much larger than the real world, and gradually transfer human consciousness to the virtual universe. The operation of virtual world requires supercomputing power. For this reason, human beings circle the sun and create a supercomputer, the center brain, hoping to use its powerful computing power to expand the virtual home. This computing power of the center brain gradually reaches its limit because the number of consciousness continues to grow. If we want to accommodate more consciousness, it needs more energy supply. So the Cosmo launched an engineering project codenamed Dyson Sphere Program, sending engineers to the real world to build the Dyson Sphere to provide continuous and stable energy for the center brain. As a member of Cosmo and the pioneer of the Dyson Sphere Program, you will control the mecha on an unknown journey by using the terminal. You need to gather resources, plan and design production lines, gradually realize full automation starting from scratch, and transform your factory from a small workshop developing into a magnificent intergalactic industrial empire, and finally build a great miracle, the Dyson Sphere. Builders of great civilizations
Yet
in this
you have
process.
not unlocked the construction menu, which will be done automatically when complete any
Okay, let me
technology
read
research.
the tutorials here.
Click the technology tree button at the bottom right of the screen to open the technology tree and activate a research.
Builders of great civilizations. In this process you are bound to encounter many difficulties. After all, the universe is so large that anything can happen. However, your creativity and imagination will help you accomplish this great goal. This entire cluster will become the cornerstone of human civilization under your plan. Yeah, let's see if I can pause. Is there a pause button here? Nope. Other than the escape, which then I can't click on the tutorials. What is a Dyson Sphere? As civilization continues to develop, the demand for energy will continue to increase in the vast universe. Develop the star's energy becomes an inevitable choice for... There's a little bit... Developing the star's energy becomes an inevitable choice for civilization's development when the energy on the planet can no longer sustain. In 1960, Mr. Freeman Dyson put forward a legendary concept, the Dyson Sphere theory. Dyson Sphere is an imaginary space giant that can surround the entire star and obtain most or all of its energy output. According to the classification of Kardashev's civilization level, first-class civilization can develop and utilize all the resources of the planet on which it inhabits. Secondary civilization can collect the energy of the entire star system and even allow the matter to break the speed limit of light. Third-level civilization can master and use all the energy of the entire galaxy. Possessing the ability to build a Dyson Sphere indicates that humanity will move towards the secondary civilization. Hey Jay Allman, welcome. Yeah, it's not too close to the star. Yeah, full automation sounds good. Yeah, and I'm not acting fast enough. And the Kardashev scale. Of course, the Kardashev scale. Gather resource command. You can use the right mouse button to click on the ground target to command the mecha there. If the target is a resource, you can order the mecha to gather. Also, for more convenient operation, hold down Shift plus right button to give a series of commands, such as continuously felling trees or moving to the target after felling. And the basic operation guide, use WSD direction keys to control the movement of the mecha, or use the right mouse button to click on the destination to send a move command to the mecha. Click the space button to make the mecha jump. If the mecha encounters water during its movement, it will automatically enter the drift state. In the drift state, the mecha consumes more energy than moving on land. After unlocking drive engine level 1, you obtain the flying ability. Double-click the space key to lift off, then use the WASD to control the mecha flying at low altitude. The moving speed will increase by 150%, like the little crash landing there, with more energy consumed under flight mode. During flight, press the space key to increase the flight altitude, Alt decrease the flight altitude, or return the mecha to the ground during flight. After unlocking drive engine level 2, you obtain the sailing ability. Keep pressing the forward key and the space key in the flight mode, and you'll enter the sailing mode when you reach a certain altitude. Okay, that sounds like something we want to read later. Can we just right-click to dismantle this thingy? Yes, we can. Let's click on the
You can
tree
use
here.
the same operation to collect resources, such as trees, gravel, etc. In the meantime, hold down Shift and right-click to give a series of commands.
Okay, we'll activate. I'm assuming we want to activate.
You receive several items after recycling the space capsule. Click the inventory button in the lower right corner of the screen to open the cabin to view them.
The poetry, like Maxwell's equations, shows the intertwinement between electricity and magnetism. With deep understanding, create a machine for acquiring and using electrical energy with high efficiency. Okay, that's our tech tree. So I'm assuming it says we need to gather rocks and crap like that, so let's do some rock gathering. This is...
You can hold down mouse middle button drag to rotate the angle of view, or slide the mouse wheel to zoom in and out.
This is stuff and things. We need to murder some trees as well. Titanium ore and iron ore. Alright, we're gonna look at E. So we have our materials here in E. We have hydrogen. You have some hydrogen fuel rods, some iron ingots, some magnets. I'm guessing we don't want to keep mining that. Some copper ingots, some stone ore that we probably just mined, titanium ore we just mined, silicon ore, iron ore, logs, and plant fuel, and organic crystals. Okay, so now what? Do we have enough crap, or are you going to make us mine some more crap to know what's going on here? I'm assuming there's something we can use here to build with. The mecha panel. Okay, that opened the inventory and this panel, which tells us about the mecha. And replicate stuff. We can make iron ingot out of iron. Okay. So we could make a bunch. I don't have any copper ore. What do we have here? Stone. We probably want to smelt some stone. Trees are still the enemy, yes. Is there a way you can do, like, a lot of these at the same time? No, of course not. Okay, magnets, magnetic coils. Those need copper. We have gears. We can make some buildings. No, we can't make buildings yet. And then we can make circuit boards. This sounds Factorio-like. Okay, so how do we do... What's next? How do we do the research? Did we do everything that the guide was telling us to do? I'm assuming we probably need to look for some copper, maybe, and... I don't know, did we do everything that they were telling us to do? We just need to kill some more trees here. Oh, we need to make 10 magnetic coils. Okay, I understand now. That's not what we wanted. We want the replicator. Okay, let's produce... Well, we can make 9. That's almost 10. We need some more copper. We find some more copper. Get to the copper. Oh, that's 2 at a time. It was making 2 at a time, wasn't it? Yeah, we made a bunch. Okay, never mind. Haha, never mind. Alright, so we did that research. What do we need now? Okay, just we didn't have them all made yet, I think, when I clicked it the first time. Electromagnetism. Research complete. You've unlocked a new automatic mining machine, which will automatically collect ores for you. Of course, its capacity is limited. You may wish to transport these minerals to the smelting facility automatically. So our next thing we can do here is...
You have created a mining machine to achieve ore collecting automation. Pick it up from the inventory, or select it on Gathering of Construction menu to build it.
Okay. Build mining machine and veins coverage. The mining machine can automatically gather ores. Use the R key to rotate the mining machine so its fan-shaped area covers the veins, rotating 90 degrees each time. Press and hold shift to ignore the snapping to the construction grid. At this time, you can more finely adjust the position and rotation of mining machine to cover more veins. The more veins covered by the mining machine, the gathering speed is faster. Each vein covered provides a basic 30 per minute. The consumption rate of each vein is consistent because the mining machine consumes the covered veins in turn. When one of the covered veins is exhausted, the production capacity of the mining machine will decrease. Veins coverage is not the more the better. In many cases, it is necessary to determine the number of veins covered according to the balance of output and consumption. A single vein can be covered by multiple mining machines. The more mining machine covering it, the consumption rate is faster. By continuously upgrading the mineral utilization technology in the technology tree upgrade section, you can increase the mining speed of mining machines and reduce the loss of veins caused by mining operations. Okay, so we did electromagnetism. We could do basic logistics. We could do automatic metallurgy, which is the smelting. Basic logistics would be belts and sorters and storage. We need circuits and gears for this one. We need circuits and electromagnets for this one. Circuits and electromagnets for this one. And circuits and gears for this one. Well, we need to see if we can find some copper, I think. Mouse wheel. I need to find where I was. Over there. Where there is some iron. We have a mining machine here. We have a Tesla tower here. Fancy. And we have something else here. Wind turbine here. Okay. Ooh, that's big.
You can use the R key to rotate the mining machine for covering more veins. The more veins covered, the faster the ores will be gathered. If you want to ignore grid snapping, try holding down the shift key.
Let's just do it. Alright, so it needs power, clearly. Oops. Okay, the right-click move is going to be something to get used to. So we need to have our wind turbine here to collect power. And then...
Wind turbine. You have established your first power grid. Not all power facilities has its power supply area. Use the Tesla Tower to extend the area of the power grid. You have done building the first power transmission facility, Tesla Tower. It can carry out short-distance wireless power transmission and expand the power supply area of the power grid. Click on it to view the current power grid information.
Okay. Power grid establishment guide. For production facilities to work, they need to connect to the grid, and there must be power generation facilities in the grid to provide electricity. There are power generation facilities, power consumption facilities, power storage facilities, and power transmission facilities in the power grid. If the power generation of the power grid is greater than the power consumption facilities will run at full load. And the accumulators will store the surplus electricity with a certain power. If the production generator of the power grid is less than power consumption, the accumulators will firstly discharge with a certain power to fill the power gap. If still not able to fill the power gap after all accumulators automatically discharging at the max power, the power consumption facilities will slow down work speed due to insufficient power. Once the satisfaction of the power grid is less than 10%, the power grid will trip. At the same time, the production facilities will stop working. In the early stage, you can use wind turbines to generate electricity. Wind turbines use wind power to generate electricity and do not need to consume fuels. It's a very practical power generation facility for early development. Besides, different planets have different wind energy ratio. Wind turbines come with a power supply area, but this area is very small. Okay, that was a power supply area. I thought so. If you want to expand the power grid supply range, you need to use the Tesla Tower to transmit and supply power. Different power transmission facilities have different connection lengths and supply areas. You can unlock more advanced power transmission facilities by upgrading technology. Power generation facilities that require fuels will consume fuels based on the actual consumption power. You can view the current power grid information and adjust it at any time based on the consumption demand by clicking the Tesla Tower. You can always display the power network when you turn on the power network in the detail display. Okay, that's this here and this here. Okay, that's cool. Hey Jake, this is Dyson Sphere Program. And we need to find some oh, there's copper over there. I was walking the wrong way. Let's go over there and steal some copper. Okay, good. It does do a little bit of clipping there. What's that? So we could make another thingy here. Another major update to ONI. Yes, that is it. We could make another mining machine. We would need at least a wind generator to do so. We could produce one of these, maybe one of these at the same time. Yeah, so let's start mining some copper here too. And then this thingy goes here-ish, maybe? Yeah, that's a good place. And then we need to have this going here, and I'm just going to put it right next to. And we are now mining copper. So now let's see, how do we get the copper out of this thing? Am I picking it up? I am picking it up. So, okay, so you click on it like that to pick it up. Oops. Let's turn around. Go back over to that one. Oh, nice. Auto jumping. Fancy. Okay, so it only stores 50, so we need to be careful with that. Let's take a look at the tech tree and decide what we want to do next. What do you guys think? Do you want to do basic logistics? Oh, there's upgrades too. We could upgrade universe exploration. Or mecha core. Probably this one would be better to have. Okay, so we need to smelt some plates here. Let's go into F, components, and smelt some plates. Yeah, we definitely need a way to produce these faster. I guess that's not bad, but yeah. Okay. Oh wow, we're gathering at 150 per minute right now. That's good. Okay, how do we refuel?
Energy is required in all mecha activities. If it is depleted, the activities will be restricted. You can click the mecha panel button at the bottom right of the screen to open the mecha panel and resupply fuel into the fuel chamber.
So I'm assuming we can use, was it plant fuel? There we go. Okay. Bubbles is in the mecha. Yes. Oh, jeez. That's awesome. Yeah, it's the new mech suits in O&I. Mecha core energy. The mecha consumes core energy when moving, gathering, building, replicating items, and using its lab research technologies. The core energy bar and value are displayed directly below the screen. When the core energy is insufficient, all activities will be restricted. Thank you. We got the mecha core level 1. Such as slower move speed and unable to research, etc. So you need to pay attention to the use of mecha core energy at any time. Once core energy is insufficient, you can click the mecha panel at the bottom right to open the mecha panel and resupply fuel. Converting fuel energy into core energy through the fuel chamber will recover the core energy of the mecha. The fuel chamber's power is higher, the speed of the energy recovery is faster. Yeah, it's a little bit... The English is a little wonky here in this game. They are, I think they're a Chinese developer, so they're probably translating using automated methods or something to that effect. So I'm assuming that that's part of what's going to be some of the early updates is grammar and stuff like that. In the early stage, gathering trees and plants on the planet can obtain 2 primary fuels, logs and plant fuels. Coals are also good fuel choices. High-grade fuels not only contain more energy than low-grade fuel, but they also increase the mecha fuel power, allowing the mecha to recover energy more quickly. In addition to the fuel chamber, the mecha core also comes with a weak power generation. You can move the mouse to the value at the right of the core energy bar to view the specific usage details. Alright, so yeah, we burned through that, but we did store a lot of that energy here, so we just need to keep that up. And we increased the max core energy. So, if we go into the tech tree, what do we want to research next? Do we want to do logistics? So belts and stuff. Metallurgy, which is automatic smelting. Electromagnetic matrix, which is going to be one of the 5 basic source codes. They keep the center brain simulating, okay? And also the matrix lab. So this is kind of automated research. Basic assembling a process. Fluid storage encapsulation, probably not. High efficiency plasma control. We probably don't need that just yet. And the electromagnetic drive. I'm thinking one of the first couple there, the top ones. What do you guys think? Logistics, metallurgy, or assembly? Probably metallurgy. Unless somebody wants to argue with me. Because I would rather not stand here and smelt the plates myself. That seems to be the first thing we need. So, you can argue with me later. Alright, so that, and then we'll go into F to do this. Okay, and then let's go back to the copper over here. Okay. That should make things easier. And then we need to make 8 of these. And they make 2, which we screwed up the last time. We need to make magnets first. Oh no, we need to not make all these plates. Can we cancel? Yes, we can. Okay. Let's do this instead. Yeah, this is the handcrafting. Do a bunch of that. And then let's do a bunch of this. But I like how it how it tells you where what these things are used for next in the line. So, like, we can see, okay, well, iron ingots go into gears, and then Tesla towers, and wind turbines, and mining machines, and copper go into magnetic coils and circuit boards. Or energy. Okay. Let's go to mecha panel, and we have some logs too. So let's try those out. It tells us how much fuel the fuel we put in there is worth, so that's good. Shift left click to take multiple items of the same type. Control left click to take all items of the same type. Okay. Go into F here. And then let's make some of these things next. We needed to have 8 more, so we'll make 4. So that makes, we make 4 recipes, which makes 8 items. And then we need 10 circuits. Let's go down here to the circuit boards. This makes 2 as well, so let's see if we can make 5 of these. There we go. Alright. That should be the things we need. And maybe we shouldn't do all those plates right now. Just get stuff done. Claim this. Yeah, there's assembly lines and such. I mean, that's what the belts and stuff are for. But for right now, we're handcrafting. Do some tree gathering so that we can hopefully not run out of energy. Looks like we can gather leaves and plants and crap too. That's good. And we just finished the research for automatic metallurgy. You've unlocked the smelter, and it will automatically smelt base materials such as iron and copper ingots for you. To achieve full automation, you need to use a sorter to automatically put the ores on the conveyor belt into the smelter. So we probably should do that next. Okay, so this is where we can build buildings from here too. So we have gathering buildings, production buildings. I should go ahead and start mining again. Let's build, so we can build one of these.
You built a smelter, which can smelt basic materials, such as iron ingots and copper ingots automatically. While you want to make the raw materials and products get in and out of it autonomously, you need to use sorters and conveyor belts.
Oh, copy building settings, recipe,
After
filter mode,
selecting the
etc.
recipe, you can use the less than key to copy the recipe and the greater than key to paste the next building that needs to set the same recipe.
Oh, handy. Guess you need to have some space between you, and I totally aligned that wrong. But this one I want to make the magnets. Oops, make the magnets. So drop some iron ore in that. And we're out of power. We need to make some more power. More power. Alright, we need to replicate iron plates, gears, and magnets. We need to make some more magnets then. Yeah. Let's make a bunch of magnets then. Like 40 of them. Hey, Future Boy. And Future Man's already been playing this? I haven't been able to watch him today. It's been a day. How did Infantry Man play it? Alright, let's build. What are we missing now? We have. Well, we need to make the gears. Oh, different but better. Yeah, it's a lot of it's very satisfactory like. More so. Oh, I shouldn't say more so then. With his feet. What is it complaining that I need now? We have lots of iron ingots. We have lots of gears. We have lots of magnets. What are we... Oh, we need to make them. Duh. That was dumb. Make a few of those then. Okay. Oh, you can pin stuff to different spots too. That's nice. Oh, that's to deselect the recipe. Okay. Now can we make some of these? Yes, we can. Too close to another wind turbine. Okay. Well, that we can resolve just by moving it out further. We'll see if that's enough power now. 100% satisfaction. That sounds like enough power. Alright, and then let's do another one of these. And then we'll make copper plates here. Okay, we definitely need to do some logistics next, I think. Gears and circuits. We have plenty of gears. Let's make some circuits now. Oh, I see it's doing the research like that. Gotcha. Okay, so let's pick up some of these. 10.5 hours. Holy Jesus. That's a lot of streaming. Yeah, I can't do that. Our energy's gonna deplete.
You have received the sorter and the conveyor belt, which can achieve full automation. Use the conveyor belt to transport the piled up ores from the mining machine, and the sorter can deliver the ores from the conveyor belt to the smelter for automatic smelting.
Okay, let's look at logistics. Ingots and gears. Yeah, he's kind of a machine. He gets a lot of stuff going there. Because even like normally his streams are, he streams several times a day for hours at a time. So we can read the guidebook here on conveyor belts and sorters. With conveyor belts and sorters, you can achieve full automation now. Different production facilities have different slots. Some can directly connect to conveyor belts, such as mining machines. Some use the sorters to bridge supply facilities and receiving facilities, such as smelters. You can use the conveyor belts to transport piled up ores from the mining machines, and then use the sorters to connect the conveyor belts to the smelters. The sorters can deliver ores from the conveyor belts to the smelters for automatic smelting. So they're basically inserters then. When putting on conveyor belts, all you need to do is determine the starting point and the end point to plan the conveyor belt route. When planning the conveyor belt, press the up arrow to lift the target height one level and the down arrow to drop down the target height of one level. Okay. And if you need to reset to the ground height, press the keypad 0. Usually the conveyor belt will automatically snap to the overlapping buildings. You can press and hold the shift key to ignore the snapping. Alright, let's give that a try. Let's also murder that tree that's there in the way. Alright, so this is supposed to be the connection where this comes out. That
When
comes out like this.
Belt, all you need to do is determine the starting point and the end point of it. In addition, use the up arrow key to
kind of
lift
built
up
this
one
stupid.
level, and use the down arrow key to drop down one level after the conveyor belt is lifted. Press keypad 0 to reset the construction height of the conveyor belt to the ground. If you don't want the conveyor belt to be attached to the building, you can try holding down the shift key.
Okay. And did you automatically attach it, or what's going on now? No, so we need to have now sorter.
The sorter is a transportation connector of cargoes between facilities. It will automatically transport them as long as the supply facility and the receiving facility are bridged.
Okay. Angle is too wide. Okay. Can I do like a split in the belt? Okay. I can't. Can I delete stuff? Okay, so we can't do like a split in the belt. That much is clear. So at least not yet. We're smelting the crap out of iron plates now. We do have some of these, and we probably do have, we have plenty of ore we can feed in there manually. Okay. A bunch of those made. We have some belts left. Yeah, I'm sure there is a next thing in the logistics. We could look at the tech tree, I suppose. Improve logistics. Splitter, 4-direction. Can diverge cargo or balance multiple conveyor belts, making the automated production lines more diverse. Yep, there it is. Over there and get some more copper ore, I think. I'll want to eventually automate that too, but kind of just figuring things out. Okay, and then this one. Baby steps, yep. Yeah. 4-way, I assume that's what it meant. Let's look at maybe this one next, though, the assembling machines. That's going to be gears and circuits. We make lots of stuff now, so I'm not too worried about it. 5 of those. Be good. Actually, let's make maybe a couple more bunches of those. Oops. Keep using the right click to clear, and that's move. Alright, we did that one. You have unlocked the assembly machine Mark 1. You can make iron and copper ingots into more advanced products, but its speed is slower. By upgrading technology, you can get a faster assembler. Okay, let's take a look at that. Kind of looks like Satisfactory assembly machines too. So that's got plugs in the side of it. Whoa, too much zoom, too much zoom. Is that the same plugs that are... Maybe? Hard to say if that's the belt plug thing or if it's something else. We can start with something simple. Maybe we'll just start with gears. So if I do another belt, we're going to need some more belts, by the way. Live with other object. Guess we just do it like this, and then I don't have any. Right. Okay, let's make some more belts. Buildings, yes. Okay. And like our little nanobot type of things here. And can we do this? Yes, we can. And then this? Yes, we can. You need power? Really? How are we doing on power? Satisfaction still 100%, but We need to have something. More electromagnets. Make a bunch of those too. What's that? Coal. Oh, nice. We should put that in our suit. Burn through that fuel. Or queue up that fuel to burn. Not enough items. Plates. Now we have plates. We need to make... I keep forgetting to make these things. Jeez, oh Pete's Wally. You gotta make stuff to build stuff. That's how this game works. That's got a nice range to it, yeah. Alright, so that's the wrong direction. How do we flip the splitter here? Dismantle it. Go. And now we need to make the belt longer again. And then... do I do from here to here like this? Yes, I do. Maybe I do. Oh, I have jacked up belts. Let's fix that too. Oh. Okay. I see what I did. Belt is backwards. And let's do corrected belt here. And then we'll do corrected sorter here. Hey, Scopolif. Thank you for that. It's good to know. Alright, so we are making gears now, automatic. That's good. I think we're going to want to make a bunch of assembly machines. Right, we need to make more, though. We need gears for this. Good thing we're automating gears, folks. Yay, automating gears. Oh, we haven't made them yet. Oh, wait, we're making gears, too. Yeah, good. Okay. So that's working. That's good. All right. Can we make these things now? Yes, we can. And maybe we make some over here instead, where we have more power range. But the problem is, I've built this really horribly, so that's not good. Let's look at our next research. What do we want to do next? These seem like things we can't really use yet. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. It's Factorio with more dimension. It seems a little more playstyle of Factorio with more visual style of Satisfactory. I think we should do the improved logistics just so we can get the splitters. And we need 100 of these goo things, which we don't have yet, so we need to actually do this then. Okay, we'll do this one. Remove that. Can we remove it? Yeah, that's how you remove it. Okay. Right-click to remove. Activate. We need more circuits. More circuits. Circuits, please. Circuits, please. Need more iron plates. Well, it's a good thing we have those. Do that. Hey, Ash Prinny, welcome. Yeah, that seems like what I was expecting. Yeah, I did actually check the upgrade tab once, which we got Mecha Core 1 we're going to need more of these science matrices, which we needed to do this in order to make. I kind of assume. So yeah. More of that in there. So I'll have to go and pick up some more copper pretty soon. Spent all of that, we can pull some out. Put it in there. Okay, so I should probably figure this out better. Number 6. Oh, nice. So I think I want to re-engineer some of this stuff before we move on even more here. So let's, I'm assuming dismantling gives us everything back. Yes, it does. Excellent. Because we like to salvage stuff here in this game. So what I think I want to do is do some re-engineering here. Because I did a crap job of this because I didn't know what I was doing. So let's see. If we move the power. Yeah, let's move the power. Can we delete these? Yeah, I just delete them, I guess. And then let's build some more. And we'll build them out here. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Build them out here, out of the way a little bit more. But still connected to each other. Like that. And then let's dismantle all this stuff. Because now I know better things. And knowing is half the battle. Okay, so let's set up Tesla Tower here. You know what, let's run the belt first, because I don't know how things look. Let's connect the belt here and just go this way. Yes, it looks like it's 100% deconstruct recovery, which is nice. That's really nice. And then we want to smelt. I wonder, can we smelt direct? Can we insert, like, with the, whatever it's called thing, the sorter? Like this? Yes, we can. Okay, that's great. So now let's build some more smelters here. Alright, and then we'll put down a Tesla tower somewhere in this vicinity. And now we need to set our recipe here. We'll do maybe two iron plates and one magnet. I don't know. For now. Yeah, I saw the hold down shift thing. I've been trying to slowly read the tutorials, that way I don't lose things. Because I tend to lose things if I read them too fast, so. But that works. We could do the same over here, or we could just belt over here. Yeah, I'm not expecting this to last forever, just to give him the first playthrough and such. Oh, we can build a matrix lab now too, by the way. If I took a belt here. Yeah, it did. This is just to be obnoxious. In the... I wonder if we can get those back. The ones that pop up here. The tutorial things that pop up here, it said that about the rotation. The shift non-snap rotation thing. I'm assuming these have a range. Oh, we're out of core energy again. We're going to have to murder some more trees pretty soon. But we got some leaves here. Leaves and logs. Leaves and sticks, just like in Satisfactory. Picking up some soil piles. Interesting. Alright. Whee! Whee! And then I think we'll do some more smelters over here. We don't have enough stuff. Let's make some more. Okay, we can't build on water. Those boards don't work on water. We gotta have power. Right, Future Boy? Let's do... here. There's just like a couple of those. Let's dismantle a few of these and back it up just a little bit. Nope. Here. And then we'll do this into there, and this into there. And then we need a Tesla tower thingy here for them. And then we'll need one here to connect that in. That was Griff, actually, I think. Let's see. These and these. Nice. Now you're playing with power. Stuck. Okay, let's build a matrix lab since it's pestering me here. Center brains connect are used to produce matrices and research technologies. The more matrix labs, the faster the production and research speed. Let's just set it up out here someplace, just because I don't know.
Matrix Lab. You can use it to make super matrices, or research technologies that require them to unlock. The super matrices are the source code of the center brain for maintaining the homeworld. You can upload as many super matrices to the center brain as possible. You can be benefit to unlock more actual world technologies by operating the homeworld simultaneously.
Okay, so we can have the lab make either these cubes, which we need for some of the researches, like this one we wanted to do here, or you can have it actually do the research itself. Matrix Lab Introduction. The Matrix Lab is a hub of connecting the real world and the center brain. It has two modes, Matrix and Research. The Matrix mode is to produce matrices. The Research mode is to consume the super matrices to research technologies, and can only research the technologies that require the super matrices to unlock. Once you select the Research mode, the Matrix Labs will automatically research the currently ongoing technology, and all Matrix Labs share the same research progress. This will greatly increase the research speed by using multiple Matrix Labs to research the same technology at the same time. Each Matrix Lab contributes a basic research speed of 60 hash per second. Only you put all the matrices required by the technology into the Matrix Lab, it will restart research. Matrix Labs can be built on the planet's surface and can also be built in the vertical direction. That would be the stacking labs that Ashprinny is talking about. Yeah, the voice actor read the bad English deadpan. Yep. Vertically constructed Matrix Labs, only supplying sufficient raw materials on the lower level, the Matrix Labs will automatically transport the raw materials to the upper level and transport the products back to the first level at the same time. Oh, nice. Also, just set the operating mode of any layer, and the Matrix Labs on other layers will automatically synchronize. Synchronize watches. Oh boy, there's multiple color bubbles here. Oh boy. The super matrices are the source codes of the center brain for maintaining the homeworld. By uploading the super matrices to the center brain, after the center brain analysis, the obtained technology will be transmitted back. You can benefit from promoting the development of the base by operating the homeworld simultaneously. Okay. The rotation thingy was here, I think. Blah, 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 blah. Something. Press shift to ignore the snapping on the construction grid. You can finally adjust the position and rotation to cover more mining veins. Let's play hockey and leave. So I think we want to make the matrices right now. So let's let's do that first. So we need to feed in magnetic coils and circuits. So I guess we should start by making magnetic coils and circuits. So we have some of the magnets here. We have the copper here, and I think that's what we need to make the those things. So let's do... Yep, I am reading it all. Like I said at the beginning, this game is has been one I've been watching purposely from a distance for a while now. So having it here, I want to make sure that I follow everything and don't screw it up. All right, so we need to feed iron plates and copper plate, or ingots rather, into here to make these things. They need 2 iron and 1 copper, and these need to have 2 magnets and 1 copper. So what I should probably do is set down another why did you stop moving? Smelter here to make more so we can do that. No, this, copy, paste. There we go. Okay, that's how you copy paste the recipes. There might be another way too, though. We'll figure that out as we go. All right, make some more of these things, please. Go. Connect. Yeah, I want to try and... I mean, it's kind of a whatever kind of thing, I suppose, but I want to try and learn a game as best I can. Kind of my thing, I guess, as Jake says. And we'll do this. I'm assuming you can't connect yet. Like that. Oops. There. And then we'll come out a bit from here. And we're going to need fuel, so we need to go pick on some trees here. I think, because I think we consumed everything. Yeah. Poop. Okay, let's go find some more trees to murder. Go there first. Can we go there first? Are we going to make me go around? Oh.
You can now click the planet thumbnail button in the lower left corner of the screen, or press the M key to try the planet view mode.
Ooh.
In the planet view mode, you can hold down the middle mouse button, drag, rotate the angle of view, and hold down the right mouse button, drag to roll the angle of view. Press N key to point to the front to the North Pole.
Okay, so go there, and then we can...
In the planet view mode,
right
slide
click to
the mouse
rotate.
wheel to enter the star map mode.
Middle to swing around. And then we can zoom out here to go into this mode. Fancy. That's a lot of zoom. Hey, Sequel Llama. I would say more like Stellaris minus the PvP. If you're going to go that route. Escape there and hit M to jump back in. This is Dyson Sphere Program, which is a factory builder inspired by Factorio, Satisfactory, those kind of games. What is that? Crude oil. Oh, nice. We've got oil. Is that 2 trees there? I can't tell. We also missed one back there. And a dead tree there. No, it's just one. Okay. Go there next. And we'll get back to base and back to work. Get back to work. Oh, you can use the actual greater than, less than greater than symbols to copy paste? That's nice. Thank you. I missed that one. You're gonna let me go through there, or you're gonna, oh, you're gonna shivvy through there. Okay. Let's do some of these. Here. And there. Here to there. There and there. I want these to go over to that. And I'm not building anywhere near to whatever the scale might be on this game, but it's fine. And these can go here and into there. And that can go into there. I don't know what the scale is on this game at this point. Without reading ratios and things like that, at this point it's just study. Figure it out. Learn the game. Yeah, that is a theatric interface, you're right. Right, let's go back here and build these belts we left behind that our bots didn't take care of. Go gadget bots. Alright. So now we are inserting the iron into the one and the magnets into the other. Oops. Now let's take the copper this way. And we can raise these up too if we wanted to, but I don't think I want to at this point. And then that looks like we may be out of belts. Yep, that's kind of the thought. Just do what we can, do what we see, and... Did we get some storage here? Yes, we did. So we should put this crap in a box, I think. We need to make some boxes, though, I guess. Oh, we're making stone to make the boxes. Okay. That's good. It's a good use for stone. Yeah, you're making the stone first. I know. Make the stone first. Fuel. There's a lot of logs there. And then some more dead tree stuff here. Well, everything looks like crystals to you. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Okay, let's make some more of these things. So I guess just like in Factorio, the only problem with making a stack of things is it's going to make the stack of the sub item before it makes the actual item. And we are having power problems, apparently. We also not have... Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we need some more power here. Let's go ahead and make some more power. More power. Guess I should just tighten these things up close together since I'm... maybe there. Alright, we look like we're pretty good, at least for right now. And now let's make our storage boxes. Oh, those are big. Uh-huh. I don't know if that's where I want it or not, but that's where it's going for right now.
You built a storage.
I did.
Which can be used to store cargo. You can manually store or use the sorter to automatically stock the cargo.
Like that. Yeah, I just figured that one out when I was doing what I was doing. Okay, good. So it pops a little symbol floating on top of whatever it is you're making. And so now we have magnets and circuits. So now we could feed those here into the matrix lab to make the matrices. Let's do that. Can we do some shenanigans here, or are we going to use a belt? Can you do like a... No, you can't do angles. Okay. We'll use a belt as an intermediary then. Not enough belts. We used all those belts already? Dang. Alright. Oh yeah, good idea. Oh, that's cool. Okay, let's do like 2 stacks of each. Thank you. Otherwise I would have had a crap ton of both of those. Not that they're not used, I'm sure, the whole game, but... Let's do a short belt here just to establish a spot to put these on the belt. Take these off the belt again. Waiting for cargo. You need another belt? No. Alright, let's grab the other item first. And so we can do, using the up arrow, we can raise the belt up a level, which is handy. Oh, that's wonky. Oh boy, it's gonna get Protoss, huh? We'll go all Protoss on our us. No. Please go there. Maybe? No? Oh, you can't insert onto an upper level? Or sort onto an upper level? Angle too wide. Okay, well then that's a horse of a different color right there. Take this out then. Oh, the second level of storage. Okay. Well, in that case, let's oops. Let's dismantle some of this copper belt plate here, and we'll just take this up a level and go up and over. I guess I need to dismantle a little bit more. So up arrow. Excellent. I'll go like to there. And then down arrow. Endpoint must be horizontal. Well, I screwed up anyway. Okay. There? That's what I wanted, I think. Up arrow, go over to there, and then come back down again to here. Will that work? That does work. Nice. Okay. So then we do a belt coming out of there and going this way. And then we can do this. If I can line it up right, we can do this. There. Build the things. Oh, you can? Okay. Well, too late now. It's fine. It goes there, and this is telling me to pick a recipe. I thought I did. I guess now I did. Okay. I had to click the blue thingy. That's why I wasn't taking the items yet. Insufficient power supply. Uh-huh, shocking. Make some more of these then. Kind of a fun power grid I'm making here. Alright, so we are now making the blue spheres, or blue squares, not spheres. Jeez, oh, Pete Wally. Yeah, they've read that in one of the tutorials, that certain planets have affinity for certain power generation. Yeah, so what you're saying is some planets blow. Let's do this, collect those thingies, and then let's take a look at our, maybe this one. We need 100 of these damn things? Oh, is that what they tell you here? Wind energy 100%, solar energy 100%. Well, that's good. They're both good. So we could do another lab, which is an idea. We need to make one, though. And that costs a lot of crap to make. We can make one. What is that, glass? Yes, it is. That's made out of shock and awe, made out of stone. I figured it made out of quartz. Do we have quartz? Can I see quartz? Silicon? Guess maybe I didn't see quartz. I thought I saw quartz. Okay. Make one of these right here, I guess. And then we could do... Let's try this again. Okay, we can do this as long as it's kind of a straight line, and also I built it in a really wonky position. Let's rebuild that. Is that weird, or is that just me? It doesn't align. Why doesn't that align to the grid? Why don't they align to the same grid, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, we can stack it, obviously, but we don't want to stack this one because we want to have two separate things. Oh, because the train's not straight. Right. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, planet spherical, because every game uses a spherical planet. Do that, and we can direct insert the blue things into the other thing. And I don't have power here now because I put it in the wrong spot. Let's just do one of these out there. And then we want to make research. And can I drop these things in here now? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. We didn't pick that? We didn't pick that. Oops. Activate. And it is doing... It is doing research. Nice. Oh, foundations. Yes, we must build foundations. There must be foundations. Alright, we are doing research automatic, like, guys. Look at this. And we have tons of soil. I saw we were collecting... Nope, not there. E? Had like thousands of it? Was that here? It was somewhere we saw that. I don't know where we saw that. Lots more logs to process, though. That's good. I saw when we were laying belts or something earlier, I saw that we were getting soil. But I don't know where it is. Alright, so we are doing research. It is going to be slow because we have 100 to get, but that's fine. We can handle that. The other thing we should potentially do is do research on these other things that, like that requires the cubes, that requires cubes. That requires cubes. There was something else that didn't require cubes we didn't take yet. Nope, they all require cubes. Okay. Yep, all cubes. I have no idea what I want to do next, so research-wise. But we did everything we could do without the cubes. Now we need the cubes. Alright. So obviously we want to scale this up somehow. Oh yeah, the upgrades. I forgot about the upgrades. Well, those we need to have cubes as well, so we could do those. Maybe we should do this one, Universe Exploration. We'll queue that one up to go after the one we're researching now. Mechanical frame increases our movement speed, inventory capacity, increases our inventory capacity, clearly. Communication control gives us more construction drones. Energy circuit gives us more power. Drone engine makes the drones faster. Drive engine, they were talking about wanting this. We need coal for this, though. We don't have that much coal. We need to go find coal. Yeah, no, we can stack the matrix slabs, but if you stack them, then they have to all be doing the same thing. Whereas I wanted them to do two different things, so I didn't stack them. But I should stack one now on top of the one that's making the cubes, because I think we're making the cubes slower than we're using the cubes. So I should do that. This one, I want to get some coal before we can do this. I need to get some coal before we can do this. We're not even anywhere near that. Or any of these down here, it looks like. Because we need differently colored cubes for all of these. And we don't have those. Let's see. We are... Actually, no. We're burning through these at about the same rate. So that's good. But we could... We could make a couple more. And that's good. Should also probably go collect some items. Research labs produce as fast as you can consume cubes. I don't know that I follow you entirely. Chuck some of this ore in here because otherwise we're never going to use it. Oh yeah, 1 to 1. Okay, I get you. Okay, I thought you were talking about something like something was instant and something wasn't. Yeah, so it's 1 to 1. That's good enough. That's what I was thinking it was, without looking at the numbers. But this makes 3 seconds, and this takes... It doesn't say. Okay. Either way, let's stack these and see how that works out. Boom and boom. So, from what we read on the tutorial, it passes items up and down automatically. So we don't have to worry about linking things together at the different levels. It's going to pass the items in up to the upper labs automatically and then pass the items out back down to the bottom one. So that's good. So it basically makes it a multi-building. And those look really cool when they're stacked. That is really cool. That's a really cool feature. I like that idea. Okay, let's build some more power. I see we're lacking on power now. I see we also need foundation support. So we know what that is. Gonna build out there on that peninsula a little bit. Improved logistics system research complete. You have unlocked the splitter. It has 3 different styles, which can be used to diverge cargo or balance multiple conveyor belts. Take a look at that. And then we have the sorter Mark II, which is faster. This one handles 1.5 trips per second per grid. So that's the distance. And this one handles 3 trips per second per grid. Well, yeah, you gotta have the throughput, of course. And then we just did we're able to see the veins on the planet, so now we can see...
You have unlocked the universe exploration. Now you can click the details display button in the lower right corner of the screen to open real-time distribution details of the ore veins.
Ah, nice. So there's some crude oil, 3 crude oil nodes there. I hear some coal over here, so we should probably go start mining that. Oh, splitters are powered? Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so... I should probably go over and pick some coal up if we decide we want to do that other research, which was kind of early on mentioned that we should do it. So maybe we should do it. Let's go over there. Let's stomp over there and see what we can find. We should probably pick up some trees on the way, though. We're going to need more fuel. Well, we're going to pick up coal, I guess, but still. Let's pick a shrubbery. Okay, yeah, it's got a, yeah, the shapes.io. I did play it. I never streamed it though, or recorded it. Wow, that's a bit of power, yeah. Oh, okay, good. So when we turn this on, we can actually see it in the game world here too, not just in the overworld map. That's good. Give me all your plant fuels. And then we'll go over there and see if we can swipe some coal. Oh, I should potentially build a miner over here for it. That might be a good idea. I'm not going to. I'm just going to mine some, I think. But let's go into the suit here and see. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on the power front. How much coal was it we needed for that upgrade? Giant mech maintaining a garden, yes. That was the drive engine. 150 coal and 60 of the magnetic coils. We're automating those, but we just really need the coal. And like I said, I really should have done this the better way. But I'd have to string power over here, and I'm too lazy to do that right now. Oh, you can? That's good. Thank you for the... Does that say right there? No, it doesn't say right there. Let's test it. Let's test it. Shift click. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Okay, this is getting slow now. Guess I should have strung power over here. Didn't want to. I think those are the same shortcuts as Satisfactory, right? Or Factorio, or both. Or something nearby them. We should probably also start some new research. Melting purification gives us silicon ore, energetic graphite, and high purity silicon. Or we could do steel smelting, which gives us, well, steel. Let's do this one first, I guess. We'll actually queue them both up. Why not? We can definitely do the things. Almost there. Yeah, I should have strung power. So sue me. I like the lit arc here showing the curve of what you're doing, where your research is. That's really nice. Fly, fly. So if I go in here and I queue up this one, will I do that research myself then, or will it wait until it's the next thing in the queue and then I'll do it? I'm guessing the latter. Alright, so what I really should do here is build some Tesla coils. We have 7 Tesla towers and a Tesla coils. That would be Command and Conquer Red Alert. And string the power this way. And then take this one down. And do this here also. And then reattach our power. Ooh, fancy. I like that it's like a weird, like persistent, or not persistent, but yeah, kind of persistent. But like you can see the whole world all the time. There's not like a weird disconnect between. I would have spilled that there, I guess. we're still doing our research here. That's good. I still have a crap ton of iron ore. Alright, so we've mastered more advanced smelting techniques and can use the smelter to purify ores to obtain purer materials. On a planet without silicon veins, smelting the stone ore into silicon ore is also a good choice. Alrighty. We should probably do some more smelting of... Well, I guess we don't have to. Oops, wrong thing. Because we could just do it here, locally. So we can make the high purity silicon, which is silicon ore into silicon ingots, I guess. We also have the option of smelting stone into silicon ore. Here's our glass. There's our stone bricks. And here's our energetic graphite. Something tells me we're going to need a lot of this. So you use coal, or you can use something else that I can't tell what that is because can't mouse over it. But that's obviously a later recipe. Looks like maybe some sort of N-doping maneuver here. We will need a lot of graphite. I have way too many of these magnets. I don't know how I ended up with so many magnets, but I have a lot of magnets. I guess I could just shift. No, you can't shift click those. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely like a moon. Small moon, not a space station. It's just happens to be because it looks like it's orbiting this this gas giant here. So it's like a M-class moon orbiting a gas giant, which is then quite a distance out from the G-type. So, but it's weird when you have a moon. Are they usually numbered like this? Aren't they like? Shouldn't it be like 2A? Like in like real life? Because it's a satellite of a planet? I don't know. Okay. So it's just whatever. It's a whatever thing. It's fine. I'm just not being particular or judgy or anything, just wondering. Let's see. Get rid of some more of these things. I really don't need all of these in my inventory. Especially because now we have them automated. I should probably also automate gears again and then belts again, I'm assuming. Can we automate belts? Let's set one of these up again. Yes, we can. We could potentially do that. Automate the belt. We just finished steel smelting. Now, if it was sister planets, then then it wouldn't have the axis of orbit, or if the center of the co-orbit is within the body of one planet, then it's a moon and planet, not a co-orbital planet. The point they co-orbit would have to be out here in between the two in order for it to be a co-orbiting planet, a binary planet. I do remember that much. Alright, so we are doing this research now, which is good. This is now idle, which is fine. We've made a handful of them, and we've got a handful of them saved. Okay, so the next thing is, should we automate that stuff, or should we... Yeah, we probably should automate that stuff. So let's make some gears. Again. Can I go that close? I think I can. Let's see. We need to have sorter into there, and a sorter into there, and a sorter into there. Oh, you call it a bridge? Oh, we don't have the items. Okay. That much we can resolve that. Make 10 more of those, please. Automate all the things now. Okay. Yes, Captain. Okay, make that bridge to that. And then we need power here. We need recipe here. Gears. And then we need a recipe here of conveyor belts. Oh, I use all kinds of Star Trek references, Ashprinny. That's just me. Yeah, I know. We should have more space. I will probably tear this apart and rebuild it 3 or 4 times. In reality, I should probably ship everything out here to an open area and build it, especially because in that direction lays the coal and whatnot. So we're just going to call this temporary. And then I want a storage box. That's here, here. Excuse me, we unlocked Mega Flight. We can fly. Nice. Is that too close?
You have received the ability to fly.
Yes, we have.
Double-click the space key to lift off, and then use the arrow keys to control mecha movement.
Yes,
the moving speed will increase by 150%, with more energy consumed under flight mode. Pressing the Alt key can return the mecha to the ground during the flight.
Stukames, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Let's move this over a little bit, if we can. I can put that box in here in the right spot. And Ashprinny, thank you for the follow as well. Not only will you be playing... What else will you be? You'll be assessing over the theory of don't. I don't follow. Do that, and then shrink this down again. Maybe we'll do... I don't know how high these things stack either. So we'll just do 2 stacks for right now. Oh, don't, just do. Yeah, that's kind of my philosophy, is just do it. You'll figure it out later. Alright, we need to also dismantle that and rebuild. Rebuild. Belt. Go there somewhere. And then do this thing into there somewhere. Yeah, that's kind of me. I just, especially when it's a new game like this where I don't have any expertise in it at all. I kind of just figure it out and just play the game and figure it out, and eventually you'll get there. We should activate flight mode. Use the WASD direction keys to control the movement of the mecha, or use the right mouse button to click the destination to send a movement command to the mecha. Click the space button to make the mecha jump. If the mecha encounters water... Oh, we've already read this. We've already read this thing. But we need to double tap space to lift off. Why does that... Interesting that it doesn't have its own... Whatever. Close that. Ooh. Whee! Whee! Nice. What do you mean by tier 3? Do you mean tier 3 of this stuff, or tier 3 of, like, here? What do you mean by tier 3? Thermal power. So this would take in like coal to make power. That seems reasonable. Fluid storage encapsulation. We don't even have fluid yet, which I guess we could if we had the crude oil. Oh, okay, tier 3 of the yellow cubes. Gotcha. Okay. This is highly efficient plasma control. I don't think we know how to use plasma yet either, let alone need to control it. Thermal power takes in chemical fuel types for combustion power generation. So like oil-based stuff then? And then in that case, where do we get... We should probably do solar collection. Yeah, let's do solar collection. That sounds fun. In that case, where do we get things like coal power? Or do we not get coal power? Okay, this is where we get... Well, I assume it's more about being able to connect things up than it's progression-wise. But I'm not sure. Oh, the material is... Okay, I've got you now. I misunderstood what you were getting at with chemical. Going all Factorio again, I guess. So if we go into E, and we go into... I don't have any here. This, if we mouse over this, it tells us that it is a fuel type of chemical. Okay. That's interesting. I don't understand necessarily why that is, but I'm not bothered by it. Just a weird thing, I guess. Oh, okay. I gotcha. It's a weird name. I'll give it. I'll put it that way. Like, I don't know. It's a weird way to describe it. Alright, so we're automating belts, that's good. We should probably automate other things, but I'm yeah, I kind of figured that you wanna wait until you get more refined stuff, because you'll end up using more power to make the stuff than you will to power the stuff. So I think we've kind of, maybe we'll finish up solar. I think what I want to do though is I want to make my way. I want to make my way out here to do, maybe even do some rebuilding. We have plenty of coal there. There's plenty of stone here we can mine. We can make a lot more stuff. Is there something else that we want to do? Environmental modification. Here's our foundations. We should probably put those in the queue. Crystal smelting. That takes red blobs, so we'll wait on that. Oh, yeah, that makes sense too. Yep. I didn't realize there were the different component fuels and or components of oil in that yet. Semiconductor material. Okay. So maybe we'll add thermal power also into the list here. Just queue up a few items. Assuming I should probably do this. Although we haven't decided when, we haven't seen anything where we need water yet, so I guess we can wait on that. We need this to extract crude oil. Wireless power tower to charge the mecha. Interesting. And then this is the electromagnetic drive. Okay. So we're just about done with solar power. I want to build a solar panel. Oh, we can't build solar panels yet? What are we researching solar power for? Well, yeah, there's always nuclear power. That's clearly more fun. Oops. Did that wrong. Pick up these stones. I mean, this is the quest line here, I guess. We unlocked solar panels. Now, you can now use solar panel. It is a power generation facility that converts solar radiant energy into electrical energy. It does not work at night, clearly. You can use accumulators to store surplus electrical energy during the day. So, I'm assuming we can build these, at least.
The data shows this is a planet without natural silicone veins. However, you can still obtain some by smelting stone ore. While you still need a massive silicone collection, you need to find a planet rich with silicone veins as soon as possible.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm assuming that's always pointing at the sun. Like, we don't have to do any weird manipulation of it. Yeah, we don't have accumulators, so it's really just building the one that we got for free here to, just to have it built. Well, I think this is about all the time that I have for tonight. Unfortunately, I wish I could play longer, but I think we'll stop here, and that's good. They have their auto rotation on. We'll stop here. My streams are always fairly short because of the time, the hour of the day, but we'll come back on Saturday to take a further look at this and see what else we can uncover here. Let's see who might be live. Anybody? Nobody that I know, I don't think. No, it looks like not. Oh, yes. There is one. Over there. We're going to raid N Iron Wolf, who is playing Factorio with the Crestorio 2 mods. So, yeah, we're going to raid him. And let's do that, and we'll be back again, like I said, on Saturday, and we'll definitely play some more Dyson Sphere Program. So thank you guys for coming, and have a good night, and I will see you all on Saturday. Bye for now.